Come on down to River State Park. We got spring beauties. We got trout lilies. You can come out and touch them. Touch them while you can. They feel weird, but they won't be around for long. Spring ephemerals. There's a beautiful one. Look at that. Little trout lily in full bloom. Thing is, they kind of hang down. You can't really see the business end of the flower very well. There you go. It's a little bit better. But it's really cool. So they hang down and they have these recurved, I guess those are sepals, and then 3 proper petals. I believe that's the anatomy anyway. They got these cool, like almost blurry looking. It's like hard to focus on these things. And if you get a big mat of them, it kind of messes with your eyes a little bit. But they feel weird. They feel real weird. If you touch those leaves, they're kind of like a rubbery, fleshy sort of feel. Feels like a dog tongue. You ever just see a dog? You catch a dog at the right time where it's got its little stupid tongue hanging out, and you just go, You do that all day out here. They're everywhere. And it's just a bunch of little dog tongues sticking out of the ground. They really, really cool plant. Not around for long. The leaves, the flowers, everything kind of goes away. The flower gets replaced if it gets pollinated by this big, for its size of this plant, it's a really large seed capsule, and just kind of flops over and lands in the duff here, in the leaf litter, gets covered by other stuff as it falls throughout the year, and then germinates there. Busts open, lets the seeds out into the leaf litter, and that's kind of how they do. Really super cool plant, not around for long, trying to get the sunlight while it can. Just like all spring ephemerals, that's what they do. Before the leaves are on the trees, they're grabbing the light. Here's a buckeye barely opening up. There's one little bit of it right here that is opened up. There's some over there that are a little bit further along, but in general, all of the broadleaf plants out here are not open yet. The leaves have not popped. If you look up in the tree, I mean, there's nothing. So the sunlight is still making it down here. The sunlight's still hitting the forest floor, and there's a whole group of plants, and that's what I've been talking about with the word spring ephemeral. Their whole strategy is to pop out. Usually they're geophytes, so they have like a bulb down there, or some sort of underground storage for energy. Then they pop out in the spring. They use that energy, make leaves real quick, grab the sunlight before it gets shaded out by the leaves coming out on the tree, flower as fast as you can, get pollinated, make seeds, be done by the time the leaves show up. So that's the spring ephemeral strategy, and they are going at it right now. Ton of trout lily around here. Seen a couple of spring beauties. There's 1 or 2 others that I know of around here, but yeah, they are here and then gone in an instant. So you got to have your eye out for them. You got to know what you're looking for. Go out and appreciate them. This is the time of year. It's a really cool strategy, and there's a really common plant that probably everybody knows about that does it. There it is. That's a non-native spring ephemeral, the daffodil. And yeah, it does the same thing. So you see it popping off there. It's tries to put out leaves very early. Daffodils, I mean, start to bloom sometimes. You'll see daffodils in the snow. And then they're done. They close up shop real early. Spring ephemeral. It's kind of a neat time of the year. I mean, you can see over here, none of the leaves are out yet, except for on these mountain laurels up here, quote unquote mountain laurels. But they're always out. Those are evergreens. Everything that's evergreen is obviously green because they're evergreen. But everything else still very much closed up shop for the winter. Not open yet. Leaf buds are starting to swell, starting to open, but not quite there yet. Really cool time of year. There's a nice spring beauty, living up to its name. Is there ever anything more appropriately named? It's going to be gone very, very soon, including the leaves, these little grass looking things around it. These are all spring beauty leaves as well. They will be packing up shop very, very soon. Hopefully after getting pollinated, making some more, another generation. Got trout lilies all around in the same area. This one's looking a bit crap, but yeah, funky leaves, fun to touch, real weird to touch. You like touching weird stuff? Go out and find some trout lilies. And that's a big boy there. I mean, it's all relative, but man, that is quite the size for a trout lily. There's two types of trout lilies that supposedly grow in this area, and I cannot tell them apart, so I have no idea. It's got this blurry camouflage thing going on. They're very distinctive plants. Let's get a good look at the underside of that. They face down, dangling all their nether regions down for whatever pollinator. Not sure what pollinates these. But yeah, very, very short, not short-lived. The plant lives for quite a while, I believe. They have a pretty decent size underground tuber down there. But all the parts that you see right here, very, very ephemeral. Gone in a matter of a month or two from now. You won't even be able to see anything. Beautiful. Fleeting and beautiful. This buckeye I pointed to earlier, it's actually in the maple family, Sapondaceae. It looks a lot like weed though. I think it looks like weed. My dad actually had some loggers come through on the farm to clear an area. And there's some of this growing there, and they were absolutely, at least a couple of the guys on the crew were absolutely convinced, not that this was weed, which is what it looks like to me, but they were convinced that it was ginseng. And my dad couldn't argue them out of it. He told them, nah, there's no ginseng there. Ginseng doesn't grow there. But they insisted. And they apparently, he saw him digging some up, taking it with him. And yeah, hope that they're okay. This is a poisonous plant. Can you see him? Do you see him there? So adorbs. So adorbs.